beautiful morning again. What a start to the day. This is Hawkland Beach, only about 20 minutes from where we're staying. It is absolutely picturesque this morning. As I say, the conditions probably couldn't be better. We've all had a beautiful breakfast, managed to get in the car, get out here, and we've got here well in time. So as you can see, this place is quite spectacular. We've got the guys sort of spread out all the way up the beach here. You can see that beautiful light just hitting the top of these peaks at the moment. This is just going to be better and better and better. And we've got a pretty cool day planned today. It's going to be a bit of the morning spent around the beaches. Ukulele Beach is just around the corner. And we've got a little church just up the end of this beach we're going to go to as well, but all in all, this place is just turning it on for us. We got very lucky this time. We're heading to Leknes later, have a bit of lunch, and then we'll go up to Marvel for a sunset, which is a pretty epic sort of lookout down into a fjord. But yeah, another cracker start to the day, so couldn't be happier. I'll be in touch later on and tell you all how we're going again. Cheers. I think sometimes the interesting thing when you walk down to a location to do a sunrise or a sunset is how you compose. How do you get a good picture, the things to look for that are maybe different. This is a little bit of an example that I can show you. So this beach is extraordinary. You could literally just point the camera in any direction and be happy. Well, I would be anyway. But I think one of the things you got to think of is trying to find a composition and what to look for. So I walked down onto this beach and I've seen snow everywhere, beautiful mountains, and I looked over and there's a little bit of a frozen sort of outlet flowing out, a bit of water flowing through, but a lot of ice and stuff. So I thought maybe the textures would be quite cool. So I've come down and found a little composition which might work. But the thing is, instead of standing, sorry I'm looking around everywhere but it's a bit tricky, but instead of standing upright at that normal height, sometimes it's really good to get a bit lower or higher, but in this case I've got a lot lower, and I found a beautiful little texture flowing out into the ocean with this setting in the background. So if I show you exactly what that looks like, it's pretty cool. It's down, as I say, nice and low, so you can see there's a cool texture there, and we're right down in this little area here. So you can see the shot itself is just using the texture and the flow of that pattern to shoot out to our scene, and if you have a look, it flows straight up into this beautiful scene at the back. It's hopefully going to come up alright, but just a little tip, it's always good, as I say, to change heights if you can. If you can't, think differently. If you're stuck at a height, then look for patterns and lines, but always good to change your height. Anyway, thought that might be handy for someone. Cheers. We haven't left this beach yet. It is quite incredible, the light. I don't know, that's one of the best mornings of photography I've had. There's shards of ice down in the little stream running out. I'll show you in a second, but it's absolutely extraordinary out there. You can see now the light that's falling, just how beautiful that is. I mean, and that little, you can see someone lying down, that's Alan lying down there, that's a little creek sort of leading out into the ocean. It's absolutely incredible. I'll take you down and give you a closer look at that now. So this is the shards of ice you can see there, and then it goes straight up to this beautiful sky, mountain. It's going to be a cool photo, that one. You can see Alan sitting there, lying there, getting that beautiful shot looking out this way. Amazing. Just down at Ukulele Beach now, which is just sort of through a tunnel from where we were earlier on. This beach is, again, another one of Norway's little special things. You can see these incredibly smooth boulders here, which make for absolutely brilliant images and the light falling on them right now is absolutely beautiful. So I can show you back around this way, and we've got my little camera. We've got this beautiful light falling up this way, which is absolutely extraordinary. It's only about 11:30 in the day, but again, with Norway and this time of year, you get absolutely beautiful light all day long, and it's just incredible the amount of good light we've had on this trip so far. Looking forward to getting to the next place and seeing exactly well, we're going to go into town soon, have some lunch actually, and then go out to Marvol later on, which is absolutely extraordinary as well. So beautiful start to this day. So very lucky with the weather and the conditions we've had, so it's, can't wait to do some more. Bye. Just at Marvol for sunset. It is looking pretty amazing. We've been sort of chasing this light all day. You can see straight up on this beautiful mountain here, we've got light coming down. It's a bit of a walk back up through this snow. The car's just up there, but this snow here is up to in some places 1.5 meters deep, so you sink down a good 80 centimeters sometimes when you first come through. Really deep, but all in all, we've had a pretty good day again today. Very lucky. As you can tell, there's bugger all wind, which has made the day even more enjoyable. Not having to deal with the Lofoten breeze, which is a really cool thing. I've got a couple of the guys I brought down through the snow. Well, they walked down. I just tried to carve a bit of a path, and they're having a hopefully getting some pretty cool shots tonight. It's been a pretty awesome day, and we're looking forward to hopefully potentially coming back to Hawkland where we were this morning to do the aurora tonight, but we got to get through this first. It's just absolutely incredible, but I'll put it around the other way and you can have a little look straight down this fjord. Amazing. We are getting very lucky on this trip. Anyway, probably be the last post for today, but thanks for joining us, and it's been a very lucky day.